What's going on, guys? I'm going to go over the pros and cons list of living in Greenville, South Carolina. I'm your local real estate expert, Stephen Delisle. I've been practicing real estate for 10 years now, and I am going to be your resource for everything Greenville, South Carolina, and the upstate. Today, we're going to go through the pros and cons and see if Greenville is really the city for you. So Greenville is very well known for, well, being green. What I love about Greenville is the fact that they have so many parks around the downtown area and also the suburbs. What I also like is that the local government has such an emphasis on keeping these parks and also growing them. In Greenville's 2040 plan, they also have stated that they're going to save up to 35% of the remaining green spaces just to leave them green, or also have additional parks added in. And that's really just going to preserve our quality of life here. Now, the most iconic park is Falls Park in downtown Greenville. Located in the heart of Greenville, it has the suspended bridge called the Liberty Bridge. It also has multiple walking trails and biking trails, stunning falls, as well as hidden gardens and bench swings. Now, we are standing in Unity Park. It's actually one of the newest parks in downtown Greenville. It features a huge playground with a splash pad to help all of the park goers stay cool on hot days. It also has massive fields that are ample space for anybody to have picnics or toss the ball without interfering in any other visitor's space. One of the coolest things that I like about Unity Park is that it features the Commons, and the Commons is just that. It's a common space for all the park goers to enjoy all the local food and beverages. That includes Methodical Coffee, Golden Brown and Delicious. You also have Indigo, which is an Indian restaurant, a dessert shop, and Automatic Taco. Unity Park is yet another park in downtown Greenville that has tons of amenities for park goers to enjoy. There's also going to be a 10-story viewing tower that's going to honor veterans and first responders. So these two parks just barely scratch the surface on all the parks available to the public here in Greenville. You also have Legacy Park, Cleveland Park, North Main Park, and these aren't just green spaces. They also feature large playgrounds, pickleball courts, and basketball courts for the public to enjoy. Now, another pro on our list is going to be the Swamp Rabbit Trail. It is 28 miles long, moving from Travelers Rest all the way connecting to Greenville. This trail also travels along the Reedy River, and it uses old railroad corridors as well as parks to connect Travelers Rest to Greenville. And this trail runs from Travelers Rest all the way through to Conisty Nature Preserve. And there's so many amazing stops along the way, and my personal favorite is the Swamp Rabbit Cafe and Grocery, where you can buy groceries from local farmers. This trail also goes through Furman University, downtown Falls Park, as well as by the Greenville Zoo. It also passes by the Flying Rabbit, which is an amazing in-air ropes course that is right by the trail. Another big pro for Greenville is where we are located. Now, we are located in the upstate, and when you hear me refer to the upstate, it means that we're located in the northwest corner of the state. Now, when I moved here from Orlando, I was gonna really miss the beach, but then I realized we're only about 3.5 hours from the beach. We're only about 45 minutes to Asheville, and if you're looking for a big city getaway, we're only 2 hours from Atlanta or Charlotte. Now, this is especially important if you're wanting to keep international travel in mind as well. We're only about an hour and a half away from Charlotte Douglas International Airport, and we're also just 2 hours away from Atlanta International Airport. Now, in Greenville, we actually host the best small international airport in the entire country, and it is called GSP, or Greenville Spartanburg. Now, guys, this pro to me is the most important one. The stability and affordability of Greenville is really unmatched. When you look at the national median price, it's sitting at $440,000 right now. Greenville's median price is just sitting at $310,000, and that's a $130,000 difference. We also look at the days on market from year over year, and we're exactly the same last year as we are this year, further showing the stability of our market, even though we had massive appreciation from 2020 to current, which is 2024. Now, our market here in Greenville is so stable because we have companies like GE, BMW, and Michelin with headquarters here, and it provides well-paying jobs for the locals. And if we even go back and look at 2008, for example, our housing market just slowed down in growth. It never went into the red. So one of the nicest pros for me is going to be the weather. Being from Orlando, it was super hot. Here we actually get all 4 seasons, but at a much milder rate. For example, winter, we only experience temperatures between 40 and 50 degrees. And during the summer, while it can be hot and humid, it's going to be nowhere near what I experienced in Orlando growing up. So this is why we have so much inbound migration from people from the north. Not only are we more affordable of an economy, we also provide reprieve for all of the icy winters that people from the north and Midwest experience during the winter. Now guys, here's the con list. Greenville is actually growing extremely fast right now, and in 2023, in fact, South Carolina was the fastest growing state in the entire country. And this was solely due to inbound migration. In fact, we had less births than death last year in 2023. So it's only because of people moving into the state as to why our population is growing so fast. So Greenville is actually expected to have an additional 150,000 residents by 2042, and many would say that this is a conservative estimate based off the amount of tourism that the city experiences every single year. Now guys, while this is exciting, it also comes with certain costs, like more traffic, and you also have a busier downtown. And look, Greenville's not been a bustling metropolis for hundreds of years like Charlotte and Atlanta or even New York City, for example, which means it doesn't have the same infrastructure as those cities. Now that actually leads me into my second con, which is the fact that Greenville doesn't have a solid public transportation system. Now the GreenLink bus system does a decent job in and around downtown Greenville specifically. Now once you get outside of downtown, you really don't have a reliable and efficient option, especially if you're someone that wants to use the public transportation system for commutes. Then Greenville really isn't the city for you. Now my last con is going to be the fact that businesses and restaurants close early. Being from Orlando, a lot of these places stayed open way later. When I moved here, everything seemed to close around 8 o'clock during the week, and that includes businesses downtown Greenville. Now on the weekends, some of these places stay open later, but that's only just 2 days a week. So if you're visiting from a larger city, don't be surprised if you can't find dinner after 7:30, 8 o'clock at night when you want to go out to eat. Now guys, I trust this information was helpful, and if you're looking for more information about Greenville or real estate in general, feel free to reach out to me at any time. My email address is steven@delisleInc.com, and my phone number, if you choose to just give me a call or a text, is 864-506-3706. And remember, with Delisle Properties, luxury always comes standard.